If it is a target, it should have a time. Time and target goes hand in hand. Without a time, there is no point in saying having a target. They never want to work with the brilliant people or an expert. They want to work with the confident people. Your job is to do just this. Rest everything is magic. If you're a good leader, the point is you doesn't want to take a decision. You want to take the best decision. Everything is nothing in front of this one thing. This is where our Shastra speaks. In fact, this has to be taken to the entire world to make sure that they achieve magic in management. They achieve success in magical way. You know what is that? Instead of making it a management explanation, let me make it more scientific and effective understanding. In fact, I'm talking from Kshatriya Shastra because you should feel yourself as a warrior. A warrior never knows what is going to come as an attack. But no matter whatever is an attack on the unexpected, on the uncertain time, still he should make sure that he has the capacity to face the situation and come out with beautiful colors, or you need to win the situation. So I will see this as a situation where I take the chance to explain it to you to make you first understand. Don't see yourself as a business leader. You're given a responsible position. So you're not only in a responsibility, you are in a superior position. That's the reason we call yourself as a leader. Many people are at stake because of your decision. It should be showing one aspect before you take a decision, that everybody is considered and growth of everyone is considered. And above all, everyone is protected. This is called integrity, a responsibility with integrity. So now let us come to business term. When it comes for business, it means money. Let's keep it very direct. But the way you need to approach has to be this: a target with a timeline. Only then you can find the right person in your team. If it is a target, it should have a time. Time and target goes hand in hand. Without a time, there is no point in saying I'm having a target. By this coming June, I need to achieve this much of profits. Then this is a target. I want to achieve this much of profit, Guruji. Then this is not a target. This is just an illusion. So now you find the people in your team who's capable to achieve the target within the timeline. If you're not able to find the people who are skillful enough to achieve the target within the timeline, this is where the pressure rises in human being. The real pressure in corporate world is not the work pressure. It's the timeline pressure. Please understand, I'm talking, from the Kshatriya Shastra. Still, you should connect yourself with management. So before you take them in a team, what is important is not picking a person based on a skill factor alone. Is he fit for the roles and responsibility? Because from that moment, he will not exhibit all his skill. Once the role is assigned, even though he is having lot of skill, he will perform only based on the role assigned. Take Krishna for that instance. He has got every skill that you can never even imagine. But in the war, he was not handling with the weapon. He was sitting in the chariot. Arjuna is fighting. That doesn't mean Krishna has got less skill than Arjuna. That is the role taken by Krishna during the war. That is what he did. There can be many, reference from the Bible also about the Jesus. Jesus had a lot of miracle capability, but he was not exhibiting that all the time. Whatever role he takes, he plays that for the moment. So that should be there. So once you have been assigned the roles and responsibility, he should not perform all the skill he possesses. He should perform only based on his role. That is the person he should pick for a team. Now, is he capable to finish the target within the timeline? If he is not capable, then he gets into pressure. Then he creates pressure for everyone. No, Guruji, what should be done? If I have a person who is not able to finish within the timeline, this is where training comes in place. So time, target, finding a right person for the team, then comes the training. If he is not trainable, never have a person who is not ready to get trained for new skill. Waste of time. How much ever he is a genuine person, it is time for you to eradicate such person from your team. I'm not saying you should take away the people based on the past performance. Even though the past performance is good, but he is not able to be trained, he is not fit for the growth. Even though the past performance is bad, because we don't know what was his life situation. There might be a problem in family, there might be a health problem, but presently is he trainable? Then he is right person to be in your team to achieve the target you have fixed. All this is with management. Now let me give the spiritual side. As a, business owner or a business leader, whatever it may be, you are doing business with human and you are doing business for human. That's it. As a business owner or as a business leader, the rest all can be allocated to certain people who are skillful enough, who has the capacity to manage time, target, or people management or team training, whatever you want to say, communication skill, everything. But target with time, team player, training can be allocated to different people as a responsibility. But as a business leader, as a business owner, what I'm going to speak has to be under your personal responsibility. What is the first one? It's called transparency. I'm not using the word trust. Trust is an empty word. Simply speaking, I trust you, you trust me. That will not work in business. When you maintain transparency, automatically trust will happen there. When you maintain transparency, automatically trust will happen there. This has to be taken care by the business leader who is in the superior position. Second, as a human being, what is most important is not the remuneration, it's a self-esteem. We fail to do that in the present time. They may work from home, they may come to office, the choice is left to them or left to the management decision. But as a business leader, you should make sure right from the first level employee to the top level employee, nobody is compromised in their self-esteem. I'm not talking about the remuneration here, please understand. Self-esteem. This is where you are functioning out of integrity. But what decides the self-esteem? I can talk about various things. Just say good morning, good evening, how are you? These are all external trained behavior. You can behave externally well and internally you can be a cunning, I don't want to use the word. You can be as much, you can feel it yourself. But externally you can have a best behavior. That doesn't mean internally they are good. I'm talking about the real thing. We are not here to say this is how you should be. This is how you should behave. But as a business leader, you should be like this. Transparency and self-esteem. What assures them that their self-esteem is always their priority of the company? Two simple things. They should be clearly given a chance to express their view. You can either be a leader who is telling a decision after deciding, or you can be a leader who is telling your, team members or the pillars of your growth, pillars of your company, this is the reason I'm taking this decision. Then giving the chance for them to give their suggestion, not even decision. Now, if you're a good leader, the point is you doesn't want to take a decision, you want to take the best decision. Sometime one of your teammate who is giving or an employee is giving a suggestion which sounds like a better decision, you can openly say that. Actually, I have taken this decision, but this sounds to be a best decision to achieve or to get the result I prefer. So let us take this as a decision. It is still your decision, but you are saying we are taking your suggestion as a decision because this sounds to be best for the situation. Self-esteem is taken care of. Second, never compare your employee with another employee. If you want to correct them, if you want to tell them what you're doing is wrong, or these are the areas you need to improve, or you can improve, that's our duty because they are paid. But even at any cost, don't compare them with others. You can compare them with their own, progress, with their own achievement, with their own performance, That's not a mistake. That's how it has to be. The track record has to be maintained. But when it comes for self-esteem, don't ever compare an employee with another employee. That will disturb him. He may not be in a situation to express his anger to you, but that will disturb him. And this will disturb his family life also. And that will disturb our family life as a karma. I don't want to talk on a deeper level, but forget about the karma part. Try to do this. If you want to say something to your employee, or you find that there is a correction required, you find there is an improvement required, call them and tell it in your own way. It's your choice because you have told everything before they join the company. I'm not telling you to take some aarti and do this. Give it in a way that they understand. But never compare them with others and never do that in front of others. In fact, for this area, I'm personally requesting as a spiritual teacher. You don't know the pain a human heart will go through when this happens. Let us not do that from now. The last one. This has to be there. Forget about the skill, target, training, nothing. Everything is nothing in front of this one thing. This is where our Shastra speaks. In fact, this has to be taken to the entire world to make sure that they achieve magic in management. They achieve success in magical way. You know what is that? As a leader, as a business owner or a business leader, your job is to do just this. Rest everything is magic. Rest everything is magic. Even forget about the transparency I spoke. Forget about the integrity I spoke. Forget about all this time, target, team training I spoke. Just remember this one thing. Your job is to make sure you create the sense of belongingness. That alone has to be done. Once the sense of belongingness is achieved, rest everything is magic. That is the power of human mind. You can't even imagine their contribution. They will do more than that you ever imagined. But from our side, what needs is not a formatted protocol. These are all fixed salary, fixed appraisal, everything is done. But this sense of belongingness creates a different energy within a human. Once this is achieved, the rest is magic. This, a spiritual person alone can do it. Because he alone knows the secret, or he alone must have realized there is an invisible force which is functioning within you and with everyone. There is an invisible hand which is always working hand in hand with you, no matter how big is the situation. Because once you realize this, with this realization, actually there is no such thing called tough situation. Because you personally know, no matter how big is the situation, you are bigger than the situation. You personally know, no matter how big is the situation, you are bigger than the situation, which means you know you are more capable than what you think to be, or you are more powerful than what you thought to be. Once you realize this, you will have the ability to make others feel the same thing. Because people never want to work with a brilliant people or an expert. That's what the survey says. Nobody wants to work with the brilliant people. Of course, they are okay to work with they are willing to. But what is the essential need of human being in association with another human being? They never want to work with a brilliant people or an expert. They want to work with a confident people. They want to work with what? A confident people. Who is a confident person? A one who is able to give confidence to others at uncertain situation. And that is possible only when you realize there is a power within you, which is the power of every creation, the power of Atman. Because then you know you are more powerful than what you think. And you will be able to do the same thing to your fellow associates. If this happens, mark my word, the very process of growth in business will happen in a very magical way. There will be tough situations. There will be challenges. There will be unexpected times. But no matter what, you will hold on to one mentality, not with effort, as your nature. Because you have realized you are more powerful than what you thought. And now you will have the power to make others feel in the same way. As a human being, just tell this to yourself. Just tell this to yourself again and again. Whenever you feel the situation is very bigger, whenever you feel that you're not able to handle the situation, just tell yourself, no matter how big is the situation, I'm always bigger than the situation. Ham Brahmash.